What's up, everyone? We're episode 12 of the Commish Thoughts. We got Ryan. Get your Rolex out, get something out, man. I've been so excited to speak about Ryan. Um, Defending champ. Put some respect on him. Brandon's never done it. Ryan has. Um, let's dive into Ryan's team. Six Flags coming out of draft day with SGA, Amen, Duran, Zion, Trey Murphy, Lively, PJ Hartenstein, Trey Jones, Kaminga, McCain. We'll start from the bottom down here. McCain started the year off hurt. McCain's been a total bust this year. Kaminga started off the year really well. Just remember, just remember, Ryan. I think I sent you a fourth for Kaminga early on in the year. Should have took it. Um, Trey Jones, or is that Tyus Jones? Actually, I think that's Tyus Jones. Trey Jones plays for the Bulls. Yeah, that's Tyus. I don't really know how he's been. Don't want to even click on his name. Hartenstein been pretty good. PJ's been up and down. Derek Lively out for the year. Trey Wayne's been good. Zion's been just fine. Duran having a big year. Amen. Still trying to figure out his role in Houston, but he's been just fine. And SGA's been SGA. Get a good look at his team. Um, because yeah, it don't look nearly the same at all. Schroeder, Harper, Peyton Watson, Sangoon, CV, Royce O'Neal, SGA, Champagnie, Asor, Mobley, Missy, Kessler. So if you're keeping track, he has one guy drafted, and that's SGA. Him and Brandon. It's interesting. I thought maybe with them two, they would have slowed down on trading and maybe not trade their whole roster, but no, both of them have decided to trade their whole roster, which is just hilarious to me. Um, I wonder if they do it again next year. Um, we got a lot of trades to go over with Ryan. Got a lot of things to go over with Ryan, but let's get a good look at his team. Um, I'm going to say it how it is. He has four keepers, three active keepers because Kessler is on season-ending IR. He has three active keepers, eight drop slots. This dude is going to make playoffs. Um, God forbid it. He better hope he don't make a deep playoff run because he will have no money next year, and that don't replenish. Um, and trust me, the numbers don't lie, and they're only going to keep getting higher for Ryan. Ryan is down to 286. I mean, it's fine, just not that far under starting. But after a playoff run, eight drop slots, that's a lot. He's only shopping a sore by his trade block. I would like to come and hype up a sore for you, Ryan. Outside of his stills, you don't want anything else. He can hardly score 10 points, um, averaging 6 rebounds, 2.5 assists. Like I said, outside of his stills, man, he can't shoot 56 from the line, 26 from three. He's great from the field though, but everywhere else, a sore is actually a surprise. He owns him still. If you want me to be honest, he could have. Well, I guess he technically has 7 drop slots because he's held on to a sore for a while. But regardless, Ryan has a lot of drop slots, and that scares me. Scares me for his money moving forward. Um, like I said, a lot of times left, a lot of stuff. I'll critique Ryan a little more when we get to the draft picks. But yeah, his money scares me moving into next year, unless he makes some trades. His moves. Ryan is the new move leader. He has 119. I could have miscounted, but I know he's in triple digits. 119 so far on the year, and that number is going to continue to grow. Um, he's picking up a lot right now. He is picking up a lot. I mean, 2 to 4 a day right now. So that's $2 to $4 a day. Um, it's probably not that great. He's going to end with a lot of moves. We'll come down to his trades. Where's his trades, man? There we go. Start from the bottom. He has a few. Just a few. So he trades with Heath first. Start the year. We talked about this on Heath's. Like I said, I love this trade. We'll see what that first and third does though for Heath. But yeah, I mean, he got Cat. Love that right off the rip. Then he goes and trades with me. That trade put him back. That's why he's done a lot more trades. And it's just because Trae Young got hurt. Um, Unfortunate, really unfortunate. And then he has a few, so just several trades here in the past. Yeah, I mean, look, he did 2 trades in the same day, or pretty much the same day. That's when they process. But yeah, he trades Trey Young and Duran and $25 for Sengun. He definitely upgrades the keeper. He goes ahead and just gets rid of Trey Young, um, and trades Duran, his healthy player. This trade's going to be interesting down the road because Sengun is the better player, but Duran and Trey can be very good for Brandon. Sadly, this was, I think we had already made Brandon's video, but I like this trade for both. Long term, I think Brandon could win this if Duran can continue doing what he's doing and Trey Young. It's back to Trey Young next year and moving forward. I like that for Brandon. Um, and then the big trade. Watch Joey trading. I mean, I don't know. I wish Joey would tell us why he's trading, because this was a win now trade for Joey. And don't even get me started. I'm not going to go down that road. We're here for Ryan. We're here for Ryan. He upgrades keepers. He ships Cat, who's been really good. Cat's been very good this year. Ships away Treyway, who's been really good. But I mean, he gets Mobley and Kessler. Dude, Ryan, those are 2 defensive dogs right there. I like this trade for Ryan. It's like, once again, this was a sort of a setback move for Ryan. He trades 2 healthy players for 1, but I like it for Ryan's future. Then he buys Peyton Watson for $9. Brandon's the guy that just sells people, man. You want a player, just go buy him off of Brandon, man. I'm telling you, Brandon's roster, if he didn't make all the moves he did, like the selling of players, Brandon might be a contender this year. Um, but yeah, I think it's going to be hard. I think after all the trades, at one point I said Ryan had the best set of keepers. He had SGA, Cat, Dern, and Trey Young. I felt like there was no other owner that had a better 4. Um, they were pretty young as well. Now it's shifted into, I will skip my draft pick section just to see who he has. SGA, Kessler, Mobley, Sengun. It's very good. It's still very good and very well possibly could be the best 4. That'll be for another video down the road moving into next year. But I mean, yeah, I still love his 4. I love Kessler. I do love Kessler. Sengun's going to be great. SGA is SGA. You know what I'm saying? And then Mobley, I love getting Mobley. He is having a more down year this year. I didn't know he was that bad from the line. Holy smoke, 63%. That is horrible. But 18, pretty much 9 and 4, still in 2 blocks. I think it's a down year for Mobley. I think if they move away from Donnie and get rid of Jared Allen, Mobley becomes a superstar. So I genuinely like this. I like this. Him and Kessler. Kessler played 5 games this year. And like what he was averaging, and I'm sure it's inflated 5 games. But 14, 11, 3, a still and a half, and then pretty much 2 blocks, shooting 70, 75, and 70. Kessler's going to be good. Very young team for Ryan. I said he's going to be taking a 24-year-old, 24-year-old, 27-year-old, and 23-year-old. Ryan is set up very well for the future. He just needs to nail his drafts. Speaking of drafts, Ryan will not be good next year. My guess. He does not draft until the 3rd round. As of now, I think it's going to be the same boat. Like, that's what I'm saying. He can't go heavy on a playoff run because he's got to spend so much money next year. Because he's not drafting until the 3rd. He has 0 in the first 28. That is the only owner to not have a single pick in the first 28. I think that will hinder Ryan very hard in the next year. If I'm Ryan, I'm doing everything I can to get in the first 2 rounds. Because he goes 3rd, 4th, 4th, 5th, 6th, 6th, 7th. I don't like his chances. I guess I'm saying he's going to be worse next year. He's going to be the same, and he's just fine this year, I guess. Hopefully he's healthy next year. And then he's just going to be picking up a lot again. But how much will he be able to pick up with not having as much? Like we'll have to see what his money looks like into the year. That's my worry. That's my red flags here for Ryan is no money and will he be okay next year? Um, I don't know. He's got some decisions to make, some big tough decisions to make here in the last 2 weeks. He's too far in to call it, to try to, I guess, move out of the playoffs. He's making playoffs, and Ryan wants to win regardless. Got to defend your title. Just interested to see how hard he tries in playoffs, how much money he's willing to spend, because he does not have draft capital. One in the first 42. And usually, if you say that, well, maybe he's got a first. No, he's just got a third, man. Ryan, like I said, I've made the joke all year long. Keith will be done when Ryan finally starts his draft. It's going to be the most funniest thing. Keith is going to be saying goodbye when Ryan goes, I'm getting my first player. I think Ryan has messed up in the aspect, but his keepers are strong, solid. This is a project. He's competitive this year, might be competitive next year. 2 years from now, I think Ryan will be back to where he wants to be, but we'll have to see. Maybe he surprises me. Ryan obviously makes moves 119. Season's still young. So, but yeah, we looked at Ryan. Keeping SGA, Kessler, Mobley, Sengun. There ain't no one else. There's no one else in question. There's no one going in the first 2 rounds on his team. Which, like I said, should have the same team as next year. He doesn't have any first 2 rounders on his team, and he doesn't draft until the 3rd round. So it's just a lot of money being spent again. At minimum, $119 with the 119 picks he's done. So that's a lot. Obviously, you can make money and get money back. Yeah. We all know that. But I'm very worried about Ryan's money situation already, and we're in year 1. And it's what his team's going to look like next year. Hopefully, it's better. It could be the same, and it could be worse. But Ryan, come on, man. You're the champ, man. Prove me wrong. Go out there and win this thing this year. I hope you don't. Just trade it for your first. So, but we'll see y'all in the next one. We got David up next, man. He's been making moves of late as well. I'm interested to see his count on ad drops and Brett's too when we get to Brett. But David's up next.